Okay, well, Stephen, let's check in now. No, we're not hunting anything this morning, just some good weather.
Well, yeah, for a change, we don't have any storms on the map. The last several mornings running, we've had a stormy start to the day. Not this morning as we get things going on our Thursday. Storms from yesterday and last night way off to our east into portions of Mississippi and Alabama and Georgia. A calm radar look here for the time being. Now, just to give you a heads up, as we're planning ahead for the weekend here, there are more storm chances to come, and we're going to get back into the routine of late night and early morning storm chances. Tonight into Friday morning, at least a slight chance there, especially south of Tulsa. But late Friday night into Saturday morning, late Saturday night into Sunday morning, and even late Sunday night into Monday morning, yet again, we're kind of rinsing and repeating on storm chances for these parts of green country as the active pattern jet stream-wise continues. Out the door this morning, temperatures are mild. It is quite humid. It's going to be a muggy day. And there's going to be, as I've been talking about, very little wind to cool you off. So that's going to make that humidity and the heat feel, I think, a little more uncomfortable just because there really won't be much of a breeze later this afternoon. We're in the mid to upper 70s right now. Highs today, a mixture of upper 80s and low 90s. Again, by August standards, really not too bad. Heat index values, though, into the upper 90s. And again, with the lack of wind, as I mentioned earlier, it's an ozone alert day here in the Tulsa Metro. So try to limit your driving within reason and try to hold off on refueling and the car and doing mowing today. And be aware that especially if you have sensitivity to lowered air quality, respiratory issues, things like that, the air quality may be diminished late in the day. Later this evening, we're looking over at One Oak Field. The Drillers continuing their homestand against Amarillo. If you're going to go see the Drillers this evening, it's going to be upper 80s at first pitch, dropping into the low 80s during the game. So again, pretty good, but it will be a lack of wind, so make sure you're staying hydrated out there or whatever you're doing later this evening. On the jet stream, the big picture here, that upper level ridge, that heat dome is just to our south, and it's going to start to strengthen, but we're just right on kind of the edge of it, of this west-northwesterly flow that's been producing the storm chances this week. And with the orientation of the ridge this weekend, it will continue to help steer in these complexes of early morning storms, even though the heat dome's close by. Early next week, Monday into Tuesday, again, the ridge is close by, but it slides just to our west, opens up northwest flow again, which should bring another front in here Sunday night into Monday to cool us off for a couple of days. Eventually, though, the heat dome will start to wind back out as we head towards the middle of the month. We're likely going to start to see that heat dome, that ridge, expand again and give us another, typical dose of summer weather. I mean, we're going to have typical summer weather this weekend, but we're still far from, done with all of that. Highs today, as I mentioned, upper 80s, low 90s, a lot of sunshine. Early tomorrow morning, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, near and southeast of Tulsa is where this next little cluster of early morning storms looks like it'll develop. 1 or 2 of those could be locally strong, maybe some small hail potential. And then by, sunrise mid-morning tomorrow, that'll move out. Tomorrow afternoon, we're in the 90s, and then late Friday night, I've got some storms on the map by Friday afternoon, probably going to be more so towards late Friday night and early Saturday morning that we'll start to see storms flare back up near the Oklahoma-Kansas state line. 1 or 2 could be strong to severe. So it's going to be those late night morning storm chances through the weekend. Outside of that, the heat cranks up. We don't have hundreds, triple digits on the map, upper 90s, but it's going to get muggy. So heat index values closer to 110 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So August is coming back at us, and then we'll get, again, a little bit of a drop in temperatures for a couple days early next week.